Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new Informed Player Review. Let's take a look at the 85 rated Ivan Perisic from this week's Team of the Week. So the 85 rated Croatian plays for Inter in the Italian League. He's got some seriously good stats, 5 of which are 80 plus, 86 pace and shooting. He's got 85 dribbling, 82 passing and 81 physical. As well as that, he's 6'1", high medium work rates, 4-star skills and a perfect 5-star weak foot. So I knew right off the get-go that I was in for something special today. Now, the first option for a squad that you could use this guy in is, of course, a full Italian League team. It features lots of special items, and, of course, his teammate as well, Brozovic, the second in form, a perfect link there, who I actually made use of in the team that I actually used Perisic in. I played him in a left forward spot in a 4-3-2-1, very colourful squad. It features crazy players such as Team of the Group Stage Varane, and even the Team of the Year, Luka Modric. Now, when we go into the in-game stats for Perisic, you can see why his item stats are so impressive. It's because most of his in-game stats are crazy good. Lots of green there. He's got things such as great pace, amazing strength, really good stamina. His dribbling stats and shooting stats are off the charts as well. I actually used him with a basic chemistry style today. However, if you're looking for something slightly different, I might recommend the engine because it will boost his pace and dribbling and passing all to seriously high levels, and his shooting and physical are already pretty decent to begin with. So it's time we moved on and took a look at the pros and cons for the player. You know, what do I like, what don't I like about Perisic? So, the only negative that I can really think of, because I enjoyed him so much, is Perisic's balance. He's got a pretty average stat in that department, only 70 in game, which isn't too much of a problem in all honesty, but it is something to bear in mind. The odd occasion he might get pushed off the ball, and because he's quite tall, it means that he's going to go tumbling over. But honestly, it didn't really happen to me that much, but it is about the only thing I could really think of which you might see negatively about this player. Now, moving on to the incredibly long list of positives then, because Perisic is awesome. The first thing I noticed was that he's really quick. Off the mark, both his sprint speed and his acceleration are both impressive. He's not getting caught up if he's got into a one-on-one situation, and there is the chance there for him to burst away from the defenders. Now, don't get me wrong, he's not Messi sort of quick. He's not in the 90s, but he is high 80s for his pace, which is, as I said, pretty impressive. Next up, his dribbling. Oh, I love this guy's dribbling. He weaves in and out of defenders very nicely. And I think it's because he's got nice high agility. His ball control is also great too. And I didn't expect him to have such great dribbling for someone who was over 6 foot tall. You know, I expected him to be a little bit clunky. But a lot of the time, LTRT dribbling, no touch dribbling, that sort of thing, very useful with this player because he's got long legs. Those LTRT dribbles, if you come out of that with a sprint, you're going to burst past the player, and it's quite something to see. Next up, his height. I've mentioned it a couple of times already in this video. He is 6'1" in game, which means that he can offer a bit of an aerial threat. You can whip the ball into the box, and there's a chance that if Perisic is in there, he's going to nod it home, which is obviously a good thing. And then his strength. You've got a bit of a triple threat with Perisic, which is something we've come across a few different players recently. Someone who's got pace, someone who can dribble, and someone who is physical as well. He's got very high strength and can hold off those defenders. Important, a very important stat to have in FIFA 17. One of my favourite things about the Croatian is definitely his 5-star weak foot. The ability to comfortably be able to shoot on either foot with the same ability. You know, it's going to go in on that left foot, on that right foot, just as easily as each other because it's 5-star. That's more important to me than anyone having 5-star skill moves or anything like that. 5-star weak foot is awesome, and it got me extra goals with this player for sure. Now, finally, his shot power. I think this is one of the things which made a lot of my goals go in. It's those low-driven shots, but because he's got such high shot power, it doesn't just sort of roll along the floor. It really fizzes and goes underneath that goalkeeper's dive, and contributed to a lot more goals happening for me with Ivan Perisic. So there you have it. a very positive review for a great Croatian player in the Italian league. I highly recommend you give him a try and let me know down below in the comments what you think about him. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.